It's 1-0 Juve right now. Here's Jerry McNee again.
So the Juventus players already out on the field. We're just awaiting the arrival of Rangers. There's Vialli, who's the last one out for Juventus. So Walter Smith obviously has plenty to say in that Rangers dressing room, Joe.
Well, he certainly will. One fact that I'd like to bring up is towards the Juventus team. I think the way that they lined up there for the majority of the first half, they really allowed Rangers to have the ball in their own half and waited for them in the halfway line, got them their stall set up there, and then when the Rangers tried to approach that area, then you had people like Vialli, Del Piero really closing them down, really working them, really putting them under pressure, and it was very difficult then to make any penetration. Gascoigne did it once or twice with through balls. Durant has done it, but really they've got to get the ball wide if possible, to try and get some width, to get some crosses in, because the way it is at the moment, Juventus will just sit there all day, and when they've been coming out quick. The passing has been excellent.
Well, you see there that Billy Thompson has come on for Andy Gorham. Gorham certainly didn't look too happy just before half-time. So Billy Thompson, the former Scottish international goalkeeper who won 7 caps, the former Dundee United player as well, who played in the UEFA Cup final back in 1987. So he's an experienced campaigner, but that's another blow for Rangers, and another substitution used up. Already had to send on Ian Durant after the injury to Stephen Wright. So Rangers just getting ready to get the second half underway. Solenko's there with Gascoigne, and really Paul Gascoigne has got to show an awful lot more than he showed in the opening 45 minutes. This is the kind of game that he was bought to play in, and so far there's not been a lot to show for £4.5 million. So much was expected of him. It's Tacchinardi just looking around the Juventus side. They've made no changes. It was a fairly comfortable first half for them. Here's Gascoigne. It's a good ball to Durant, and that's an even better ball through for Gary Boland, if he can keep that one in play. A nice little touch initially by Gascoigne, and a superb through pass by Ian Durant, but Boland just failing to keep that one in, and Juventus have the throw. And we hear that Andy Gorham has a hip injury. He certainly didn't look very comfortable in the closing minute of the first half. That's Rangers with the long throw. It's aimed in towards Richard Gough, but that's away by Sousa. Here's John Brown. And Petric gives an early touch to Billy Thompson. So Durant playing it through, looking for Gascoigne. It was Tacchinardi who put him off, and it's picked up now by Del Piero, but he loses out to Ferguson. And Ferguson solidly challenged by Pessotto. This is Charlie Miller, the ball drifted away from him. It's Tacchinardi, through for Vialli, who gets away from Gough. This is Delivio. Torricelli runs in support. McCall. Durant. Now it's Brown. Gascoigne. And the Rangers have got to get the ball forward. It's not the best clearance from Billy Thompson, but fairness to him, the defender should have got it away. Here's Gascoigne. Lead off by Gough to Ferguson. Gascoigne, quickly challenged there by Perini. That's Delivio. Piero's calling for it. Goff's there, gets the touch to Brown. Now it's Stuart McCall. Ferguson's ahead of him. This is Ian Ferguson. Long ball looking for Solenko. It's a good one. Torricelli's with him. Still it's Solenko. Charlie Miller's in the middle. But again, Solenko's got an awful lot to do here, surrounded by Juventus players. They're so quick, these defenders. And they get back in numbers and crowding out the Rangers players very efficiently, very effectively. And Solenko is having a frustrating evening so far.
That was a good position at Solenko. He received the ball there from Ferguson, but as we've seen earlier this evening, Torricelli and the other players, the other Juventus players, have defended well in quite a possible, you could consider a dangerous area, but they showed that they were good defenders on a one-to-one basis, and he slowed them down, he waited, and he knew that eventually there would be cover coming to help them out.
Now we'll get a shot of Bally McCoist there as Joe was speaking, man who scored more than 300 goals for Rangers, and 12 in Europe, which is the joint club record, which he'd dearly love to beat. He's still to score in the Champions League. Could it be a night for him to come on? Meanwhile, the offside flag goes up on the far side against Pesotto. This is Ferguson. Good close control by him. Through now for Charlie Miller. Miller swings it in away from Perini. Maybe work it clear. This is Souza. That's Pesotto. Looking for Vialli. Brown gets a touch and concedes the throw-in. As we heard from the other match in Bucharest, the half-time score was 0-0 there, which could still be an important situation for Rangers, but they've got some defending to do here. And it's John Brown who again sweeps the ball away from the danger area. Juventus going into this match tonight on 9 points, a maximum. Dortmund with 4, Spy on 3, Rangers on just the 1. It's crossing by Pesotto. And well taken there by Billy Thompson. Superb save from Angelo Delivio. That will do Billy Thompson's confidence a lot of good.
It was a fantastic cross, and usually the man is crossing is Delivio, and this time he's on.
And at the other end, it's Charlie Miller almost getting there. And Rangers have the corner. Charlie Miller and Oleg Solenko were pushing forward. Well, the crowd are certainly giving every encouragement to Rangers. So now the turn of Juventus to do some defending, which they've done magnificently so far tonight. The corner's quickly taken. It's played to Ian Ferguson. Ferguson tries to battle his way through. Again, they've got numbers back. And it's Conte this time. And he drives the ball away. Way through to Ferguson. Conte's with him. Del Piero's there as well. It goes behind. The corner kick is awarded. The linesmen seem to hesitate. Rangers don't. It's played in quickly. It's Goff. And that was Peruzzi diving down to his right-hand post. He'd just got the merest touch to that one. The ball was swung in by Ian Durant. Richard Goff goes high there, and Peruzzi got just a fingertip to it down at the post. Good save by the Juventus keeper. So still the pressure is on Juventus. It's Petric! It's off the post! And it ran away from Charlie Miller. Well, Gordon Petric's climbing for that one. Gordon Petric with a powerful header off the base of the post. Charlie Miller was there, and the ball just ran away from him. So Rangers coming so close on a couple of occasions. The save by Peruzzi, and then the post to the rescue. So Rangers enjoying their best spell here. In comes Ferguson. Ball's picked up by Pisotto. This is Vialli. Good interception there by Durant. It's Ferguson. It's Durant again, trying to get the ball through to Charlie Miller. Miller battles well, trying to get away from Porini. Still it's Miller. That ball's out of play. It's a throw to Rangers. Well, the crowd giving them every encouragement, and it certainly lifted them. Played away now towards Richard Gough, who's come in and another good run, but good handling by Angelo Peruzzi.
That's a great start at second half. They put him under pressure. It's just unfortunate they never get one of the chances in the back of the net there. They're still going to keep it the same momentum. Don't let it drop. And see if they can capitalise on the work that they're putting on and pressurising Juventus in their own half.
Of course, Joe, they've got to be extremely careful about the break.
Yes, they have. You take someone like Vialli. So far, he hasn't done anything exceptional. But what he has done, when the ball's played out from the Juventus half to up to him, he keeps the ball. He keeps possession of the ball and he brings players into it. Very rarely gives the ball away.
And here's a break on now. It's Sousa. They get through for Del Piero. And it's behind for the goal kick. Paulo Sousa smashing that ball towards the Rangers goal, but it went well wide of target. But again, Rangers were claiming a free kick further down the field, and Juventus breaking forward. Just have to be careful. It's Del Piero playing that one. It's taken down by Gordon Petric. A long one for Miller to chase. Leads it to Pisotto. So that's 55 minutes played. Rangers still trail by a goal to nil, but they've come so close to the equaliser twice in the early stages of this second half. But meanwhile, the offside flag is up. There's Charlie Miller trying to get forward, and Ferguson is mouthing off towards the linesman. Which is all a bit of a waste of time. Well, the Juventus substitutes are warming up just below us. Ferrara, Marocchi, Paravano and Ravanelli. Millions of pounds worth of talent out there. But here come Rangers. It's Durant who's trying to pick out Ian Ferguson. So an update from Bucharest, still 0-0 in that other match involving Stoya and Borussia Dortmund. Here at Ibrox, Rangers trail by a goal to nil. The Rangers play Stoya here 3 weeks tonight when Juventus are at home to Dortmund. It's so important that Rangers get something back from this match. They're certainly enjoying their best spell. You're almost afraid to say that against a team of this class and this quality. So headed down by Solenko, intercepted by Porini. Vialli, picked up by Durant. Round to Gough. And one from him now, looking for Solenko. And it's intercepted by Torricelli. Juventus have the throw. The final games in this grouping come on December the 6th. That's 5 weeks tonight when Rangers are away to Dortmund and Juventus travel to Bucharest. If Rangers could take a point from this evening and keep them in contention, they still have enough work to do. Looking back to that first game in Bucharest, they should have taken something and didn't. That could haunt them for a long time. They were certainly unlucky here against Borussia Dortmund. But here they come again in search of the equaliser. They've got players forward. It breaks away to Oleg Solenko. Ferguson's in the middle. Miller's arriving as well. Foul claims there against Torricelli, but the referee is having none of it. Solenko taking a dive inside the area, and the referee was well enough placed, and just shook his head. I still maintain, if the referee feels a player has taken a deliberate dive, he should book him. Let Del Piero away with something like that in the first half. Well, Archie Knoxville was almost playing as the 12th man, getting that ball quickly to Petric. Juventus get it away again. It's Petric with Vialli. It breaks to Ferguson. Now it's Goff. It's Ferguson again. Goes to Bowen. It's properly given away, and Rangers cannot afford to do that in that area of the field. It's played through now for Vialli. They could be punished again here. It's Brown who comes across. It was Petric who blocked Vialli. Rangers have got to watch that slack passing in the middle of the field. Again, it's Brown digging in hard. Walter Smith there with Archie Knox. I wonder if they're contemplating change. The only other positive move they can make is Ali McCoist. He really got little change out of this defence a couple of weeks back. But just maybe here in his own patch, if he's given the chance, he could once again become a Rangers hero. Juventus get another one. It's Curtains. So Petric is in a hurry to get on with things. There's Cello Lippi, the Juventus coach, who's been chain smoking all evening. This is Gascoigne. Petric. Good close control by him. So that's an hour gone here at Ibrox Stadium. It's Rangers 0, Juventus 1, but here come Rangers through McCall. Durant swings it in. Solenko tries to shield the ball. Again, he's got a difficult task, and Juventus stand with no ceremony. They whip it away, and as far as John Brown. Good return by him towards Charlie Miller, but that man Torricelli is there again. He handled a lot of early pressure from Rangers. He handled it well. And he's pushed more and more into this game as an attacking force. Angelo Peruzzi, I mentioned earlier that he replaced Pagliuca, the World Cup keeper. He's played in 4 internationals so far this year. Former Roma and Verona keeper, one of Joe's old clubs, Verona. So Tacchinardi, Vialli. Play, and Casotto. Juventus pushing plenty of players out again. This is Conte, who's given a bit of room there. It's Del Piero flipping it through, looking for Vialli. It's a slack one by Petric. Rangers are toiling here to get the ball away. This is Gascoigne. John Brown. Another good long ball. Again, the covers there. And this time it's Carrera. Through now for Solenko, and he gets the free kick, so that brings Ibrox alive again. A chance for Rangers to do something. Some pressure for Peruzzi. And Amit Shaka, the Turkish referee, who speaks very good English. Playing a lot with the Rangers players. Now he's getting the Juventus wall. Required distance. Goff has pushed well forward. Gascoigne is hovering over the ball. Petric is there as well. It's Gascoigne who strikes it, but right at Peruzzi. This is Torricelli, well shut down there by Gary Bowen.
I would like to see Paul Gascoigne, Jerry, to get further forward. You know, at the moment he's in midfield, but he is dangerous when he has the ball and he's going at players. And I think we've got to a stage in the game where he's got to take that initiative, take it upon himself to push himself forward. on the ball and try and create, try and break down this Juventus, because Rangers, they have been in top in the second half, but you get the feeling that Juventus have weathered the storm a little bit, and Paul's got to impose himself a little bit more.
The offside flag had been up against Solenko, but the referee signalled out to the linesman. They'd seen him and they allowed play to go on because Juventus have possession. It's Takenardi, now it's Pisotto. And challenged all the way by Ferguson, and he's given away the free kick. And Ferguson who come on and scored in the game against Dortmund. Very good fight back, taking him just too solidly there for the referee's liking. And it's been quickly taken as that replay. This is Conte. He's challenged there by Durant. But it's promptly given away to Delivio. Well, Durant did well initially, and now he's put his defence under pressure. It's Sousa. Sending it in. Del Piero's got away from his marker. Unfortunately for Rangers, there was no one in the middle to take advantage. Well, Del Piero peeled away from Petric. He was allowed to head that ball back across the area. It's Carrera. Sousa. Delivio. Conte. Delivio again. Takenardi. Knocking it about well here, through for Vialli. The break's really on. It's Torricelli who's well forward. Del Piero's arriving. So too is Vialli. And he's done it all himself. Moreno Torricelli with 65 minutes gone. Surely kills it all off. And they take part in that special celebration of theirs. Marcello Lippi is a happy man now. The points are tied up.
Well, I think that just about sums up Torricelli's night. As a defender all evening, he's been immense. And there he goes all the way. I thought he was actually going to square it to Vialli there, but the way the game's gone for him tonight, he's full of confidence, comes inside, gives a little dummy, and just places it in the corner. Fantastic finish.
Well, I did say a short time ago that Torricelli was becoming more and more of an attacking force in the second half. He had to deal with the early Rangers rushes, but shows great skill there. He steps away from Brown and Goff and catches Billy Thompson at his near post. And he had options, as Joe said. Vialli was coming in for the square ball. Del Piero was on the far side. Meanwhile, Peruzzi deals comfortably with the cross. Moreno Torricelli, his first Champions League goal. But, he was immense in the first game. A player really who emerged from nowhere. He was in the third division. He didn't even merit an under-21 cap. But suddenly burst through, straight into the Juventus team, won a UEFA Cup medal. And you can see that's why he's in the first team. That was a tremendous piece of skill.
Other than skill, Jerry, what he has shown tonight is he's a fighter. You know, he's a player that is never going to give in. A number of occasions there, he's been one against one, up against Solenko, up against Charlie Miller, and he's stuck to his task and he's made sure that that Rangers forward, whoever he may have been, doesn't get through. And he's done it with good tackling, with strength, and he's shown there. He's added to his game. He's shown the ability he's got. He's shown the adventurous streak that he has in him as well.
So there's still no scoring, I'm told, in Bucharest. And if Rangers can still keep Stoya and Dortmund in their sights, well, who knows? But again tonight, they're finding themselves up against a very special team, and that shouldn't be forgotten. It's not a night to berate the Rangers players, their performance, their management, or anyone else. They've given it their best shots in the second half, and there could be a chance on here for Charlie Miller, and he's sent it wide of target. Unbelievably, he's missed it. Well, the Juventus defenders were looking for the flag to go up. It didn't happen, and Miller broke right through. It was John Brown who provided the ball. Solenko was there as well, and the goalkeeper, in fact, got a touch on it. Well, that's three real chances Rangers have had in the second half. Goff's header touched round the post by Peruzzi, then a Petric header coming off the base of the post, and as we saw in that replay, Peruzzi getting his hand to Charlie Miller's effort. Three real chances for Rangers, but the trail here by 2-0. Del Piero after 17 minutes of the first half, and then Torricelli in the second half.
When you analyse it like that, I think what it tells you, Jerry, when you do get the opportunities, as Rangers have had, I mean, they've played well, they've made chances, but they haven't stuck them away. I mean, that was a fantastic opportunity.
This is Vialli. It's a touch by Goff. Now it's Bowen. He turns well. It's away from Delivio. This is Durant. And it's Ferguson. Alan McCoist is taken off the tracksuit top just below us, wearing the number 14 jersey, so he obviously is getting ready to come on. And well, it's Ferguson who plays it through, looking for Solenko, but Sergio Porrini is there. Rangers have the corner. And Richard Goff moves forward with Petric. Durant swings it in, Petric climbs. And again, Juventus defend comfortably, they sweep it away. And it's Torricelli again. Here's Durant. Well, Rangers must keep plugging away. At the end of it all, goal difference could count. It was a very complicated procedure involved in who goes through if two teams finish joint second place. And there's no doubt that Juventus are striding through. Now Rangers will make that change, and Charlie Miller comes off to huge applause. He'll be disappointed he didn't put that effort away, but in fairness to him, Peruzzi did get a touch on it to send it just wide. So the youngster goes off, and on comes the veteran striker, Ali McCoist. And Ravanelli has come on. So Ravanelli, who put Rangers to the sword in that first game a couple of weeks ago, has come on, and Vialli is the man who has left the field. Not a bad substitution, Joe.
Well, with 20 minutes to go, maybe he'll just liven things up a little bit.
So here come Rangers again. It's Gascoigne. It's what a luxury when you can take off Vialli and send on Ravanelli. It shows you the strength of the squad. Meanwhile, the referee has stepped in and awarded the ball Rangers' way. It's quickly taken, and it's Durant who sends it in. McCoist hangs in the air. It breaks to Richard Goff, but he got right under that one, couldn't control it. But McCoist got up well and got the knockdown to his skipper.
When you have the situation there, Joe, when you have someone like Ravanelli coming on, and it just brings to mind the players that are missing tonight, and no one more so than Laudrup. Now you take Rangers over the last couple of years who have tried to build a team that will be a force in Europe, and people like Paul Gascoigne and Laudrup, they are players that they depend on a lot, that are going to lift that bit of quality that is needed in these type of games.
Ali McCoist is taken out of the play by Torricelli. So McCoist making an impact. That ball in the air just a few moments ago. Now he gets the free kick, which is quickly taken. He uses out though to Conte.